before I start this video, I just want to thank you guys so much for 1,000 views on my 5 best and 5 worst CSGO investments. I genuinely didn't expect that, bearing in mind it was like my 2nd or 3rd video on CSGO. So thank you so much. I want to start doing giveaways and all that sort of stuff in the future as soon as I can. And also just let me know what kind of content you're interested in, because this one's not an investing video, it's more just about play skins. So let me know what you guys actually want me to make, and I'll do my best to kind of cater for that sort of thing. Anyway, today I'm going to be covering 10 of my favourite CSGO skins around about the $10, £10 kind of mark. Some of these are absolute no-brainers, like, I'm sorry, but the Mac10 Disco tech has no right being as cheap as it actually is. End of the video there. If you don't have a Mac10 Disco tech and you have more than about £5, seriously, just go and buy one, like now. Alright, for everyone else, let's get on to number 1, AK47 Point Disarray. Field tested. So at the moment it's about £9.85. It's from the revolver case, it's classified, and it's just got this really nice blue and red scheme. You can get away with field tested. The float isn't too shagged at this point, as you can see from the screen recording of a field tested version of it. If you can stretch to a minimal wear, it might be worth it, but genuinely, like, in terms of normal play, you're not going to notice that much marking on the skin. So I think you can get away with field tested. So moving on to number 2, another AK skin. I thought I'd provide an alternative for those of you guys who want a nice AK play skin, but maybe not one that's quite as vibrant and sort of in your face. So for that, you can get the stattrak field tested AK disruptor. Again, classified, it's from Prisma 2. The art is just really, really crisp. I absolutely love it. I think it fits the theme of a lot of people's inventories, which is sort of this monsters and demons-esque kind of thing. I mean, you know, even things like the USPS Cortex, it kind of fits under that sort of vibe. So if more of your skins are under that kind of category, maybe you'd prefer the AK disruptor. It's about £9.50 in field tested for a stattrak version. I think that's a pretty good deal. I mean, just look at the art. And again, same as the Point Disarray, actually, at field tested, it's a low enough float that it still looks good. It still honestly looks really good. And unless you're, you know, a real stickler for accuracy and detail and everything, I don't even think looking at the minimal wear and fact new versions is worth it. Number 3. I mean, apart from the Mac10 Disco tech, which is definitely the best, the atheris in factory new is insane. I genuinely can't believe it's this cheap, and it's just because of the rarity. This could easily be a super rare covert skin that people would happily pay hundreds of pounds for. I mean, the fact that the AWP lightning strike is £600 and this thing is 10. Yeah, that's right. You can buy 50 factory new AWP atheris for the same price as a decent AWP lightning strike. It's unbelievable. The art is just so cool. I would say it actually fits in the sort of loadout that you could have a disruptor in as well. Jeez, man, just look at this. I don't know what else to commentate. It's so damn good. There's some really nice sticker crafts that you can do on this thing as well, with the nice, like, bluey greeny kind of thing. It's begging to have some nice hollows put on it, in my opinion. Right, moving on to number 4, best of the bunch. Honestly, you've probably seen this in quite a few other videos if you're looking at like these cheap CSGO skin stuff. Everyone recommends it, man, and there is a reason for it. The Mac10 Disco tech in minimal wear is £5.11. There is nothing I can think of that I would rather spend £5.11 on. It's from Prisma 2. There's loads of really good skins in that collection. The whole gun is holographic. I wish it was on other skins. I mean, imagine an AWP disco tech. That would just shine from a mile away. That would be so sick, and probably hundreds of pounds. I can't believe it's so cheap. I'm surprised at the rarity that they put this thing at, and the float luckily just sort of changes the brightness mainly, so you can still get a worse float one if you don't want to spend as much money on a Mac10 skin, and it will still look pretty good. Actually, I think I have a battle scarred one. It's a lot less bright, but I mean, it still looks good, man. I still like it. There you go. Mac10 Disco tech minimal wear, £5.11, no brainer. Number 5, the Glock Nuclear Garden in factory new. It's from the 2018 Nuke collection, which I think makes sense. It's quite minimal, so the handle is just black, and then the top is where all the patterning is. I think it really suits it. I mean, you see the same thing on the Glock Fade, the Glock candy apple, the Bunsen burner. It's quite a common theme with Glocks where you keep the handle quite minimal and all of the artwork is just on the actual top of the gun. It's really, really vibrant. And if you've got green or purple, may I say, gloves, boy, this thing slaps. It is so damn good. It's about £9 for a factory new one. Again, I mean, £9 for this. Pretty good deal, in my opinion. Moving on to, by a country mile, the cheapest skin on this list, but nevertheless a very good one. The P90 Grim in minimal wear from the Gamma 2 collection is 29p. I mean, most cases cost more than this thing. It's unbelievably cheap for the artwork. It's really colourful, again super crisp and vibrant, but it's not too in your face. It kind of fits the theme of the atheris as well, this like really nice dark but with vibrant greens and blues. It just bangs. 29p if you're a P90 enjoyer such as myself. Get yourself one of these. I honestly prefer it to the P90 Asimov. Just muy bien skin for 29p, come on. Number 7 could be a bit of a controversial one, but I had to include an M4 skin. I really like the Nitro in factory new. It's from Safe House, it's really minimal, and it might be a bit tame for some people, but I think it looks so good, especially if you have a nice sticker craft on it. Loads of people stick gold signatures on these things, or just some really nice hollows. I mean, it is pretty fanatic coloured in my opinion. I don't know if you're a fan of that team, but there are some really, really good sticker crafts for this skin. And it's £7.72, so don't tell me you can't put some hollows on it for less than a tenner. Next up, another factory new. I've been trying to keep it with these low float ones, because I'm not sure about you guys, but I would rather have something really vibrant and clean in factory new than maybe a more desirable skin, but just in a really shagged float. I mean, I made the mistake of buying a Vulcan in Battle Scarred. It looked rough. It just didn't look good. There were so many other skins that I could have bought at the same price, but with a lower float. And the same thing kind of goes for this. So I've picked the stattrak revolver Crazy 8 factory new, £8.92. It's from the Recoil collection. It's really colourful. It's got a good shine on it. It's a bit of an acquired taste, but if you don't like it, you can always just go and buy a fade. I mean, that's my two picks, both well under a tenner. There aren't really any expensive revolver skins, which is a blessing for people that decide to use this thing. The world is yours really when it comes to cheap revolver skins, but this is just my personal favourite. Number 9, I see this in every single lobby that I play in right now. The USPS Cortex in minimal wear or factory new, about £3. It's a really cool dark skin. It's got these really nice pink accents. The only downside is that so many people have it, but it looks awesome even without stickers. In fact, I genuinely prefer this one without stickers because the artwork is just fascinating. I mean, it's difficult not to just constantly inspect it when it's in your inventory. It's just so nice. It is really, really good. And at number 10, drum roll please. That's right, it's for you office players. I know you will use the Negev. It's so fucking annoying. But don't get me wrong, I do it as well, because I am at silver 6. Please don't tell everyone. Negev power loader. Any float you want, it's going to be under £10. If you play office and you're a silver, come on man. It's bright enough that people are going to see you from a mile off before they die. It looks mint in factory new. If you add 4 Cloud9 glitters to it, it's just going to look so nice. I mean, the Negev is quite an ugly... It's just an ugly gun in my opinion. But this skin just seems appropriate. It's just really sort of in your face, which is the whole point of the Negev. It's great. So there you have it. That's 10 of my favourite CSGO skins for around about the $10, £10 kind of mark. Obviously this is down to personal taste. None of these are really what I would consider to be maybe good investments. If you're looking for investments, check out my other video. But yeah, this is more about if you have some spare cash and you want to, you know, flex on a bit of a budget. Don't get me wrong, £10 is still quite a lot for skins. I have much cheaper skins on some of my guns. In all honesty, I don't even think I have a full inventory. I have a lot of guns which just don't have skins on. But just go ahead and pick the ones that you use, I would say. Genuinely, like, for me, there's no point in having a UMP skin. I just hate that thing. I cannot stand it. So there's no point in me buying a really nice UMP skin. Anyway, let me know in the comments below which ones are your favorite. If you have any personal recommendations, I would really like to hear what you guys think about the Nitro. It's a controversial one. Some people really like it. Some people just think it's far too boring. You know, it's up to you. I just think that it's a really good option with stickers. Anyway, enough rambling about my personal preferences in skins. I'd really like to hear what kind of giveaways you guys want me to do. Are you after sticker capsules? Are you after cases? Or would you rather me maybe pick some of the skins from the videos and then give them away as well? And also maybe how I should give them away, because I don't want to make it so frustrating to sign up for these giveaways that no one wants to do them. The whole point of these is just to, you know, build up a little bit of a community, but I don't want to make it such a pain in the ass for you guys to actually get hold of the skins. I'm thinking maybe something like just adding me on Steam or sending me a trade request. I think that's quite a normal way of doing it. And then, you know, just subscribing. I don't want to ask for too much. It annoys me so much when there are these guys that you have to subscribe to them on Twitter, follow their Instagram, you know, all that bullshit. I don't think that's fair. So let me know what you guys think is reasonable, what kind of things you want me to give away. Obviously, you know, I can't give away a Dragon Lore, I wish. But, you know, within reason, I'm open for a lot of things. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.